All right, we're going to get into a video, record show and tell video about a record that I just think is the best. It's an EP by 7 Seconds and it's called Walk Together, Rock Together. But first, let's get into this because there's more than just the 7 Seconds stuff in this video. This is a cassette by Kirk Van Houten from the from The Simpsons. All right, and here it is. And what is written on here says, "Can I borrow a feeling? Could you lend me a jar of love? Hurting hearts need some healing. Take my hand with your glove of love." And here's the cassette. Can I borrow a feeling from Kurt Van Houten from The Simpsons? All right, I kind of have to let you know something about this cassette. It's blank. There is no Kurt Van Houten Can I Borrow a Feeling song. It's just something from an episode of The Simpsons. So this is a prop. It's, if you play this thing, there's nothing on it. All right, let's get into a record album. Well, not into it, but let me show you a record album that I think is perfect. And this is Bad Religion, Against the Grain. And inside of the little wrap, I put the lyric sheet on the back because the cover of this thing's kind of dull. What this Bad Religion record sounds like is not dull. It's extremely exciting. Every song is, like I said, perfect. Perfect, wild rock and roll record. All right, this is a flyer I picked up at a GBH show at the Country Club in Reseda, California. It was the GBH show where they were on the Halfway to Reality tour. And there's some gang writing on the back. Two-tone skins, skimmies, CCS. Anyway, this was by The Door, advertising a show that Golden Voice was putting on. And this show is for Saturday, December 29th, North Hollywood Theater, 5269 Lancashire Boulevard. Bad Religion, NoFX, and Pennywise. This is the famous Riot show where Pennywise and I think NoFX got to play, but Bad Religion did not because there was an upset. So this is, in my mind, this is priceless. This is a priceless item. And the reason why it's with this album is because they had this album to promote when this show did not happen. All right, so there's a perfect album by a really good band. Now let's get into another perfect Bad Religion album. And it is Suffer. Every song is the best song I've ever heard. Against the Grain and Suffer by Bad Religion. If you don't have any Bad Religion records, those two seal the deal. Let's get into 7 Seconds. Alright, this is my original copy of Walk Together, Rock Together. I bought this in Las Vegas back in the 80s. And it's an EP. Has 7 songs on it. Every song is good. Alright, here is the insert that came with it. Those are the lyrics. And that's pictures of the band. And this 7 Seconds release, it's just positive thrash, catchy, melodic, punk rock. Yeah. Positive, thrashy, melodic punk rock. And also the songs are unforgettable on this thing. All right, here's another version of it, and this is, I guess, the maxi version of it. Different cover, and it has a bunch of live songs on it that were recorded at Fender's Ballroom, Long Beach, California, June 1985. It's got Out of Touch, Still Believe, Drug Control, Bottomless Pit, This Is the Angry Part 2, New Wind, We're Gonna Fight. So side 2 is kind of a live, it is a live concert. Side 1 is this thing. And here's what the record looks like for 7 Seconds, Walk Together, Rock Together. And the live songs are pretty good quality. Not as good quality as the studio stuff. All right. Here we go. This is the new deluxe version of 7 Seconds, Walk Together, Rock Together. And it's gatefold with a book. And the book is attached to the gatefold. Very, very fancy version of the album that I just showed you. Comes with this glossy picture of the band. Comes with these stickers, little cartoon things of 7 Seconds. Hype sticker. And it also comes with this 7-inch. And on this 7-inch are versions of We're Gonna Fight and Regress No Way that I've never heard. And there's what the little record looks like. And here's what it really looks like. Very Bumblebee-like. Anyway, if you're into 7 Seconds, you probably already have the Walk Together, Rock Together album. So to buy this version of it is, well, you're not going to get anything new musically. You'll just get something new to look at. But I'm such a fan of this record, I went ahead and bought it. All right. There's another artist I want to get into, and it is the legendary Stardust Cowboy. Oh, and here's a flyer from when I went and saw the Grateful Dead and the Dave Matthews Band, May 29th, 20th, and 21st. I'm not sure what night I went to, and it was at Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. And I don't know what year it is. And I'd never heard the Grateful Dead before. I thought they were a rock and roll band. And I found out that they're not a rock and roll band. They're more like a folk band. But the people that were there were friendly and cool, and it was a good time. All right, this is the legendary Stardust Cowboy's very first record. And if you're into crazy screaming, that's catchy, if that's even possible, you will dig this record. And even though it's his first one, it does have a name, and it's Rocket to Stardom. It's got Paralyzed on it. I Walk a Hot Wind, Radar, that one's good. Fly Me to the Moon, Cast Iron Apron, Who's Knocking on My... Every song on this is good. If you see this for $5 in your record store, you cannot go wrong. Here's what the record looks like. It's on Amazing Records. And that's not all from the legendary Stardust Cowboy. There's a greatest hits record that I just received. Here's what comes inside. The greatest hits record with lyrics, photo, crazy drawing, and it is a double LP. Here's a sheet advertising more records on the label that put this baby out. Second LP, and the LP. Launch Pad Favorites by the legendary Stardust Cowboy. I have another legendary Stardust Cowboy record. It's pretty good. The one I just showed you, the one with the red cover, that one's really good. This baby's perfect. From good to pretty good, or from pretty good to good and then perfect. Wow, this thing is definitely worth picking up if you see it in your little record store. It's got everything. Especially Everything's Getting Bigger But Our Love. What a great song. I Ride a Tractor. The Magic in Your Eyes. Everything about this sounds exactly like the cover I'm showing you. Alright, is there any more? Oh, I guess this came with it too. Actually, I don't know where this came from. It came from somewhere. Hey, here's something I picked up. It doesn't have the cover, but it is Dr. Demento's Delights. And this thing's got Boobs a Lot. That's a really funny song. Friendly Neighborhood Narco Agent. Who Put the Benzidine in Miss Murphy's Ovaltine? The Ballad of Ben Gay. Hello Mutta, Hello Fada, the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. You Wanna Buy a Bunny by Spike Jones. That one's a riot. A really strange version of Eleanor Rigby. And They're Coming to Take Me Away. All on Dr. Demento's Delights. Oh, and one more thing. Let's get them. Every home should have... Well, this is kind of turned around, but anyway. Every home should have every episode of Barney Miller. And this home has every single episode of this wonderful, beautiful, amazing television show. That's the end of this video.